What's up YouTube, Car Boss here, back in a video where we talk about cars, money, investing. Basically today I was just going through my eBay sales listings, it's just a usual routine for me, and looking through at car prices, computer sales over the last couple of days just to get a good understanding of where the market prices is, looking at trends and stuff like that. And I came across this listing here, which is two 2017 Royal foils, right, of Spider-Man and Miles Morales, okay, both in a PSA 9 slab that ended just 2 days ago, right, for $1,900 for the Spider-Man and $1,500 for this Miles Morales. And it kind of struck me that this number was a bit low, so I kind of like look back at the latest comps I could find, and which was the recent Goldin auction that ended last week, which I'm going to pull up here. And this was basically the SGC10 of Spider-Man and Miles, which I spoke about this in my Goldin auction review, and this ended at $3,000 for the Spider-Man and $2,000 for Miles Morales. But you will notice that these two are kind of higher than this one. I would like 20% more. So of course the difference between the timing, this is April 17 and this is on April 11. So 1 week difference, has the prices dropped that much within 1 week. So I was trying to decipher on that, right, to see whether or not was that really the case. And I looked at this back at this listing, right, to see whether or not was there anything wrong with this listing. I mean, it's a PSA slab, right? So you can't go wrong with the condition. But of course, there are a couple of things that they strike out initially, which was like this very high shipping cost, right? It's probably with insurance as well, $21. But that wouldn't justify like this being $1,000 lesser than the 1 week earlier. Yeah, prices do move, but again, PSA 9 slabs are kind of like the premium for the Royal foils, and perhaps it's in comparison to NSGC 10. So I find it a bit peculiar that it's actually priced like $1,000 lower for this and $500 lower for the Miles, right? And then I noticed something, right? So pay another good look at these two listings and just think for like a couple of seconds, what do you notice that's wrong? Alright, if you didn't see it, let me just explain to you. Look at the title listing. It's missing the word Marvel, right? Absolutely keyword Marvel, right? So when you're selling Marvel cards on eBay or any other platforms, it's kind of critical to have the word Marvel, because I think that most searches, doesn't matter what character, right, big Spider-Man, Wolverine, or investors looking in general, it always has the word Marvel, right? So of course, unless you're looking for a specific character, right, Spider-Man or Wolverine or a Deadpool, but if you're doing a general search on eBay or any other platform for listings and stuff like that, you would generally search by Marvel, right? Because that's the most generic search word that you could use. So these two listings not having the word Marvel, kind of like, I think I've heard the visibility of this particular two auctions, and as a result, prices kind of like you pay the price, right, for getting a lower price over here at 1900. And I think that just because of that one word that's actually missing from this listing, the seller for this listing kind of like left quite a lot of money on the table, right? So I was just looking at 13point.com at just the recent listings, and there were no PSA listings, right? So I used the keyword Marvel Royal foil, and there were none. And the earliest that the Miles actually sold for 1800, and this was like just a few days prior to that. And this is just a raw, right, 1800. So for PSA 9 going at just 1500, so obviously you can tell that missing the keyword hurt the listing a lot. And I think that if I'm not mistaken, there is a Spider-Man that sold not too long ago as well, which is right here. So April 10th, just a day before the Goldin, and I did talk about this particular Spider-Man, right? 2800 for raw versus SGC 10 for $3,000. So this was, in my mind, was kind of a good deal at $3,000, but having to buy this one at $1,900 is extremely good steal, right? Even I missed out on on trying to procure these two cards because I was doing the generic search based on the keyword of Marvel, and kind of like missed out on this. The only reason why these two actually got flagged because I was actually doing some research on the 2017 Royal Foils on eBay, and specifically Royal Foils without keying the word Marvel, and happened that these two pop right up on top of the list. So just a quick advice to you guys, right? Don't miss out on certain keywords, as important as Marvel in your future listings, as you can tell from this sale alone that the seller here got severely punished. Alright, that's all I have for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Do check out my other videos, like and subscribe. God bless out.